Love gets a life. Get I'm going live. Eh? Waiting for somebody to join while I make my cup of coffee. Okay, very coffee. Guys, I think I am really sweater. I love policy, community guidelines. Why is it loaded? Is this network up? It's load shedding. It's terrible. I said, can I load shedding? I don't even have load shedding. I don't know why it's low. Hey guys. Hey Heather. Good morning. Hi ma'am. Good morning. Ma'am, let's work away the morning. Guys, I'm having my cup of coffee. Let me sit down. Batum, good morning. Let me just sit like this. Good morning. Oh, little bit of the products. That's skin. That's how you enter the chat. Little bit of the products are skin. I get to go into it. So keep looking at filter. I get to buy it so. That's what technology. I want to put a filter on, but it's not allowing me. It's a beam. I can blush. Yeah, load. It's still like loading. Because I've seen people buy the filter. I don't know. I've never used a filter on. Anyway, whether on Instagram, I get a live up on YouTube. I don't know. Okay, I don't really beam. I don't even know what this beam is and what it looks like because it's not showing me. It's loading. Like, you know, when it's buffering, actually. That's what I want to say. Good morning, guys. I see we've got 4 people. Guys, I'm just going to start. Hi, Banele. Good morning. I'm going to start, guys, because I was up so early in the morning. Eh? I'm not feeling well. And if you guys can hear, excuse my voice a bit. I think I'm coming down with a flu, but the flu earlier throat, you know that fire throat where you feel like you've got tonsils. Yo, guys, I woke up so early to chew garlic because that really helps, guys. If you feel like you're coming down with a flu, you've got fresh garlic, just chew it. I woke up early in the morning to chew fresh garlic and then make ginger tea, and then I went back to sleep. So I just woke up. I woke up like at 9:30. Good morning, Alice. How are you, Alice? Good morning, Vuyo. Guys, let's get into this, what this life is about. Young, famous, and African. Have you guys watched? Yo, I finished it last night. And it was so, because I was watching it with my sister. It was so nice because she hasn't watched it. So I had to explain everything, like who's who to her, what's happening. I'm good, thank you, Alice. Interesting. Have you guys watched it? Have you guys watched Young, Famous, and African? Yo, guys, this is not really like a review. This is just a chat, right? It's not really a review because you guys know I don't do reviews. This is just for us to chat about Young, Famous, and African if you've watched it. Guys, firstly, I was very excited to know that Bonang has entered the chat. I was very, very excited because Bonang is an entertainer, man. Bonang is really an entertainer, and that's exactly what she brought onto the show, in my opinion. That's exactly what she brought into the show. Entertainment, you know. And okay, maybe let's talk about a few people here and there. Let's talk about Swanky and Annie's ASCII is here. Hey, load shedding, guys. Luckily, we don't have load shedding. We're only going to have load shedding in the evening at 10 p.m. South Africa, asazi. Morning, Leafy. South Africa, asazi, guys, what we're gonna do. So anyway, let's talk about Swanky and Annie's beef. For me, it doesn't make sense, guys. We all know that this shows somehow are curated, right? Of course, producers will tell them to create drama, what. But Annie Swanky, the beef, it's not make sure for me. It's not make sure, but we'll get into it anyway. I feel like I said to my sister yesterday, I feel like Swanky is not lying. Swanky is definitely not lying about what happened, because it's like Annie was, caught off guard when Swanky mentioned that she was not aware that he is on the call, on the other call with the manager, and the manager had to mute him. Like the way she and her reaction, her body language for me gave it all that, Swanky is not lying. That's when I made my decision. Swanky is not lying. It's just not make sure that something like that will make them beef. But also then I thought to myself, man, for them, this is their lives, right? I don't know. It's their lives. They're in the entertainment industry. And so if you were going to fight about somebody who came up with an idea to host an event, is hosting an event also an idea? Is it not just a thing that you do? You wake up and decide whether you want to host an event or not. If I'm sitting with my sister and I'm like, I want to host an event, and then we talk about the event, and then I don't know. But anyway, Swanky and Annie's beef is just not make sure. Just doesn't make sense for me. But I hope in real life they really are good. It was just for television. I really hope so, because really, guys, you can't be fighting over things that just don't make sense. So let's talk about Kanye Mbao and Nadia. And I'm so glad AKA didn't agree to be part of this. I'm sure he would have considered it if they offered him more money. I'm sure they didn't offer him enough money. He probably wanted a lot of money. Pela, AKA treated himself like a mega star that he is, okay? Now here I am speaking on behalf of AKA. And I'm sure a lot of us were hoping to see him on the show. A lot of us. I'm sure he said, I'm a mega star, I'm a superstar. Show me some money. Give me money. Good morning, Zaina. And Netflix was like, no, say we can't afford just like sharp, then cut me out. That's just my assumption. And yeah, it actually would have been very nice to have him on the show. That imagine the spice that was going to be there between him, Nadia, and Bonang. It would have been big. But yeah, RIP AKA. So for me, Nadia in this show really didn't. I think the only time Nadia had a moment was when she was calling out to Baba. We'll get into that conversation. That's the only time for me Nadia had a moment in the entire show. Other than that, I don't know. Nadia is just not make sure in the show. I'm up. For me, she just didn't bring in character. She didn't bring in absolutely nothing. I don't know. I like her. I think she's a very beautiful girl, and she is an entertainer. I don't listen to her music or anything like that. I used to. I don't know what happened, but I don't listen to her music anymore. Hi, Makazo. Good morning. We're talking. I just put thingy. I didn't. Did I explain what this life is about? I did. Young African, young famous and African. So for me, Nadia didn't really give, And then moving on to Kanye Mbao, guys. Kanye Mbao thinks she's acting in a soapy or something when she's on this thing. I'm sure. It's not make sure for me. I love Nadia. She looks like a Carmen. She does. She actually does. Yeah. I used to listen to her music, but I don't anymore. I'm honestly not sure what happened. I used to like Braga days. Braga. I used to listen to her music, but now, I don't know. But I like her. She's good. Yes, I haven't watched it, but definitely a bit of a spoiler. Yes, it is a bit of a spoiler for you, Makhota. Please watch it. I will recommend it that you watch it, but don't expect fireworks. But I will still recommend that you watch it. Hey, Purple! How are you? I didn't ask how are you, Zaina? How are you, Makhota? And how are you, Bakitsi? And how are you, Lisiho? I asked everybody how they're doing, but not the guys that just joined. How are you guys? So for me, Kanye Bao just thinks, oh, actor como Vango or something. She comes there and speaks like number one, Akizra actor, Goku so ping, Akisho, Kanye Khanan, guys. Kanye Bao also for me, she didn't even have a moment at all for me here. She didn't have a moment on the show for me. Like, at least Nadia had a moment, but Kanye for me, Kanye, please. Can you only drama fele necessary and the way she's going on anyway but I think she's right I think she's right any only this thing she also gives me those vibes she's a she's a superstar, but I think these shows are obviously curated, guys. But if you remember Annie from This Is Real House of Devon, Annie who's the Indian name, the rich lady, man, now I forgot her name. When the current season started, and he was like, oh, I've been calling you, don't answer my calls. I'm like, oh, so these friendships really are fake. They're not even really are friends off camera. So it's clearly the same with Annie and Kanye. So you would think this guy's Sorisha, thanks Zaina. Sorisha, yes. I'm glad you're good. You haven't watched yet, but kids, ask kids, this is going to be a spoiler for you, but I'm not going into detail. It's just a little chat. I'm not going into detail. Blah, blah, blah. Some of the things she does, you can see it's true. That's like, I know that they're curated and some of them do have scripts to say, okay, can you, and you're gonna cause drama with whoever, but in the way that she does it as if we're actor, like, that's my opinion anyway, guys. I don't know, it just didn't give it didn't give natural, it didn't give organic. That's the word I was looking for from Kanye's side. Anyway, let's move on to who do I want to talk about from the gens? Andile and not Swenky. Is it Louis from Namibia? First of all, Louis he's a very handsome young man. He's only 30. I can't believe he's 30 though. I thought he's a bit older. He is a handsome young man, but he's so full of himself. Yeah. I don't know what woman would manage to be with a man that is so full of himself. Is he 25? Huh? I thought they said I heard 30. He's 25. Sure. Wow, I thought he's 30. Okay, Louis. Louis definitely had a moment in the show. I like that he brought up whatever little spice that he brought into the show. Yeah, it's just it was interesting also to see a man wanting to to undergo a surrogacy process. I hope he's not just doing it for TV or whatever. But it was very interesting to hear a man saying that he would want to have a child and raise a child by himself, etc., etc. It was just very weird when he wanted to have a child with Zara, because I feel like, why is he obsessed with dating the exes of that guy? It's Zara's ex. Yeah, but he definitely also had a moment. I think for me, he wasn't so bad in terms of being organic on the show. I would love to have him back on the next season. I really wouldn't mind having him there. And then let's talk about hey guys, why are the names disappearing in my head? Barakimang. Zara's ex, Anandibana Liena. You're not spelling it. You're not spelling it at all, Mama. I'm not feeling it this year. I don't know why. Yeah, you're not really missing anything fantastic, but kids, really. You're not missing anything fantastic. Even if you don't watch it, it's okay. Diamond, yes, Diamond. Diamond for me is just a typical player. He's just a typical player. So his relationship with Zara for me, it's almost like he's cock blocking. You guys know cock blocking. I hope I'm allowed to use words like this on YouTube, but I feel like that's what he's doing to Annie, right? It feels like, and Annie is fell right into his trap, like Diamond to Annie. So he claims that he's okay with any dating, but he definitely is not okay. You can see it. But not any man. Why am I saying any? Zaira is Zara. She fell for his trap because she has got to believe that she also has Diamond wrapped around her little finger, which I really don't think is the case. Because if it was the case and he really truly is in love with her and loves and wants to be with her, why are they not together? Or is it the type of a situation where he wants to have his cake and eat it too? He is, at least I agree, he's a player and he lives in his own superstar world. He definitely is. Like, if he meets a girl, say he still does that. You meet a girl today, and you go, you sleep with the girl the same night you meet. So he clearly does still, he does things like picking up girls in the club and sleeping with them the same day. So that person, that alone tells you that that person is not ready to be in a relationship and be committed and whatever. Diamond is just, he also really didn't have a moment for me, like an amazing scene where we watched him and we were like, Diamond, and I had to rewind. He didn't have a moment for me. All he brought again was just fighting Andile for dating Zara, and feels like Andile is betraying him, their friends, blah, blah, blah. No, he's just cock blocking. Who knows? Maybe Zara and Andile would have been in love and they'll have a kid. That's what I think of Diamond and Zara. And let's talk about Zara as well. I don't know. I don't remember why she and Annie are beefing, but I was glad that they tried to fix their thing. I don't even remember if they fixed their beef and in. But she also for me didn't really have a moment. All I saw her doing, oh no, I'm lying. She had a moment, I suppose, with the new lady. Who's the new lady, guys, from Ghana? The 25-year-old. I forgot her name now. Yes, ma'am, I'm coming to Andile and his baby mamas. So Zara for me didn't really have a moment. Did she really have a moment on the show this season? Besides the Andile drama and her trying to make Diamond jealous and whatever. I don't Fantana, thanks, Vanelli. I, I, I don't know. Zara really also didn't have a moment for me. She I don't know. Her issue was just, I don't know, just Andile, dating Andile, and I really don't think she really is into Andile. She was just trying to make Diamond jealous, and it worked clearly because he couldn't take it. And then let's talk about Andile and his. Okay, I want to talk about Andile and his baby mamas at the end. Why though? Okay, let's talk about Andile and his baby mamas. First of all, like, he's got the same taste in women. I think you guys agree. The other lady even say Rosette, Rosette, Lim. Can I keep the other lady? They're both so beautiful. They look, to me, they look, you know, you think they're sisters. You swear they're sisters. Hey, Andile and his baby mamas, clearly there's lots of commotion and drama there. And I don't even know who, if Andile even loves any of them, or I think he still has unresolved feelings between Kima Rosen. They do look alike, ne? Onale type vele wena Zane. They do look alike, panel. They do. They really do look alike, those people. I was like, I can't believe it. But anyway, the drama, the baby mama to show, but again, the show is curated. Again, they needed drama because the queen left. Bonang exited the group, so they had to bring on drama. Which, in my opinion, I think they did. I think they did well in bringing those baby mama dramas, and I'm glad that it wasn't datey. There was no fighting. There was no tables being thrown or chairs being thrown at people. It didn't really get ugly or people, I don't know, wanting to stab each other. But yeah, I think for me, Andile is clearly still in love with Roxanne. But I don't know also if he's the type of a man that's like, I'm always gonna be a player. I'm always gonna be in the game. I just wanna be a bachelor. I don't wanna get married. I don't know. That's the vibe that he gives me. That's the vibe that Andile gives me. And yeah, he's also, as a guy, I don't know. I don't know. Andile, it's not make sure, but he clearly did have a moment in this season. He had a moment, like he had a serious moment with his baby mamas, and a moment with Zara and Diamond, ne? And then who am I leaving out? Oh yeah, the Fantana. I don't know. It's also not make sure. I didn't enjoy her on the show. She just came there and was just a side piece here, Diamond, or a one night stand at Diamond, and for me there was nothing else. Nothing else, unless there's something else that she brought on, guys. If you watched it, then you feel like, yeah, she brought some spice. For me, she didn't. And Naked and his beautiful, is it fiance now? Because it's not make sure they did. You guys see Mara that proposal? And I'm like, guys, what's on the show? What's her name? Is it Kayla? Oh my gosh. Naked also and Kayla had, the only time they had a moment on the show was the proposal thing. Because for me, it's like he was just seen with Kanye Kanye is my sister, Bonang is my sister. What else happened besides the proposal part? I suppose they said naked. In order to remain on the show, you need to bring on something. And he brought on the proposal thing. Literally, that was it. For me, naked didn't really excite me anyway. Nothing. He had nothing. Nah. And then let's talk about Bonang before I get into into Baba. Bonang for me, guys, as I said in the beginning, I think he does give bachelor vibes when Angel. He does. I hated that proposal too. Like exactly, like Naked really doesn't want to get married. Naked has it, like Angela said, and I know from the past because I used to, when he had his show on TV with his family, he was married or whatever that they were proposed on Nantise Makhadi or something. He was married twice actually. So I don't think he wants to go back to that route anymore. And he needs to be very honest with his beautiful girlfriend, because she was genuinely shocked. You could see that she was not acting, because she knows him very well. She was like, what? No, please don't bore me. Anyway, Bonang, number one, I love the spice that she brought. Bonang, for me, understood. I don't know, man. Bonang brought, guys. Maybe I'm just biased because Kirata Bonang, but Bonang brought in. First of all, she was very organic. Very organic. She fitted in well. She came through. Leheba too. The first night when she came through Swanky, where Kanye by actor better. She didn't cause drama. She didn't sit there and feeling insecure and feeling sorry for herself. She, brought in her presence still, and she carried on with the show because she knows that it's business. She understood the memo. Khatile, this is what we need you to do. This is what we need you to bring. In fact, if you ask me, I think Bonang saved this season, because what else were we going to be interested in? Why? Who were we, like somebody said here, for she's not feeling it this season. If it wasn't for Bonang, personally, I don't think I would have watched it. I wanted to see what drama Bonang is going to bring in. Like I said, Bonang's entertainment. Did you see her sit down interviews alone? How entertaining they were. Like even the clips that you've seen on social media, like guys, for me it was entertainment. When they say entertainment, that is what entertainment is. Although how she exited, you can also again tell that it was curated, it was planned. I don't know why she personally left. I'm not quite sure. I don't think it really has anything to do with Louis, because for me that was such a lame fight. Like the reason why they were arguing was just so lame. Just didn't make sense for me. So I don't know. Tell me your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think? But she left early. She should have stayed for more drama. She should have. I was thinking there's more. There's more to the story. She didn't leave because she and Louis were fighting. That for me, I didn't buy it. I can tell you that right now. And I guess we'll never know the truth because they signed NDAs. I get these guys. But anyway, for me, Bonang was the moment. Bonang, I would have wanted to see more. I would have wanted to see more. Like, I would have wanted her to have, been on the show. I would have wanted her to have a conversation with Kanye, because Kanye kept on saying she doesn't understand Bonang. Drama between them. Something I would have wanted to see that, but she refused to give us. She refused to give the people what they want, Bonang. Guys, and then Tubaba. I want to touch on Tubaba and one last thing. Tubaba and N. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know what's happening. I lost network. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. But I'm talking about Tubaba and N. Any unhlomola pelo, like she, can feel la sono. Any has dated, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. And Tubaba, they dated when she was hi Kiba, how are you? I think Bonang left because of the lack of reception from the group, and also how's it that Kanye says Bonang and I'm not friends? Since when? Exactly, but even if there was no reception, I get it, it's business. You are there to be part of the cousin's business. Maybe she decided, I don't know, but it's business. You can just stay there because you're gonna get paid, number one. This is gonna also boost your, I don't know, your game up. You can still hear. Thanks, Alice. Thank you. Hi, Kulu. Bonang brought life to the show. She should have stayed. True, ma'am. I agree. She definitely did. Any orata painy babe. She has so many issues. She does, naked, but it's so sad though. I really don't want to come here and bash another woman. But it's so concerning. I don't know where's her family. I don't know where are her friends. I don't know if she doesn't have a confidant. You date a man from only 16, so you don't know anything else outside this person, and this person is treating you like trash through and through. Guys, Tubaba, like that conversation with Nadia and Tubaba, The guy sits there. Like, I was so shocked. Like, I was telling my sister this. Like, I told you guys, my sister doesn't follow this thing. I was sitting there telling my sister the story. When I was narrating the story to my sister, I was like, any guys, I don't understand. I'm so sorry, any exhibitions thing. Two of us sits there in front of people, in front of the whole world. Like, babe, that guy does not respect any. I mean, those are the things that you at least say behind closed doors, not in front of your wife, number one, sitting right next to you. Banel, I feel sorry for any. I do too. At least it's high school first love vibes. It is, but it's so toxic. Toxic is even an understatement. It's abuse. It's abuse. Bonang was probably always gonna leave Illy. They probably listed for premieres, and I think she also wanted more money, like the AKA thing that I said, or AKA Leno didn't join because she wanted more money. Because Bonang get superstar, AKA big superstars, big people. Enike sono, the man made it clear on the dinner table. Yena urata exactly when I gave I'm just guessing crazy. And you guess right when I call you cozy girl. Let me call it cozy girl so people can see. You guessed right. So exactly, like you said in front, number one, in my presence as your wife, not even just your lover, because wife maybe just a title, but as your love, somebody that you truly loving, insanely in love with me. I get it. Love, guys, comes with so many things. Comes with respect, it comes with protecting me as your person. Comes with just respect. That conversation was in front of your wife. You say, and in front of the whole world, that a man can just, and he's talking about himself, because he didn't even say for example and make a stupid example. He made an example about himself. That's why Nadia was asking, is this about you? Are you talking about yourself? Or any also had to ask, and Andile Ubis. And I get you, my sister, no, men are like the guys will always stick together, will protect each other. Did you see how Andile was trying to protect Tuba? Not calling him out. He could have said, bro, no. Stand up, let's go talk. Or something, right? But men will always stand for each other. Yo, if there's one thing about Amadoda, let me see what Kiba is saying. Eniki Sono, he did. He did. So when you're sitting in front of the whole world and your wife next to you and you're saying things like that, Ruena, a man you can be insanely in love with you, but he travels and he goes somewhere, his thing, his penis has got his own mind, and he can, guys, I don't want to swear on YouTube, can we F, and you can F any girl that you don't even know or care about in front of your wife. You say things like that in front of the whole world. That is disrespect on another level. Any does not respect herself also as a woman. How do you allow anybody to disrespect you like that? So that's what we mean when we say have self-respect, guys. Because if you do have self-respect, you will not allow anyone to treat you like rubbish. That time, oh princess, I treat you like rubbish. We need to pray for him. I really don't. Mara Eni is not okay. She's holding on to nothing. She is. Even physically, like her face. Also stress and depression. And did you guys remember that scene when Tubaba came with the kids, got private jet? The kids ran to the mom. Okay, the mom must first hug their children. But she went and then went and the guy's not even affectionate with her. Guys, I guess sure. Guys, I guess sure. I'm so sad for Annie. Can I have Annie's WhatsApp number? I just want to be her friend. Kiss on. This man has 6 children outside the marriage. And this scandal, the current scandal, the other banker. And I believe it. What do you guys think? Zaina, any ikarike ausi basa winning their self-worth hands and that's true. Guys, self-worth is so important, and you need to have that thing needs to be instilled in you from a very young age. If it's not, as we live in the world, I didn't in the age of internet, just go into the internet and learn how do you have self-respect, how do you have self-worth, things like that. What do you allow into your space? Would you allow, for example, a man that calls you a B word to, our court, and then you give them your number? Stuff like that. If a person says you're a B and then in the same breath ask you for your number, our court, that's not self-respect. Things like that. I sure. I also believe it. Yeah, Banale, true. Also found it weird how she pretended to be so happy with video calls, making jokes about the rumors with Tubaba, etc. I've never seen so much insecurity where she has daughters. Exactly. And she's also not even thinking about her daughters because she keeps on saying, "Kore, we people are attacking her, we're not thinking about her." She is not even protecting her own daughters. Like it's crazy. Like how is her older daughter going to look at that scene, especially in the car, and think, not even that scene, that scene even is nothing. Like Giba is saying, that scene for me is nothing. The one at the table, her own father talking like that. If like Tuaba is a father of a 16-year-old, guys, make it make sense. Make it make sense. And we need a whole support group for it. But can I just ask that we don't ridicule that woman? If anything, she needs support. I can see we support as well. I can see what are we gonna do for any guys? Minandas, yes. I was even saying to my sister, Kiribana, when she comes for her one-on-one interviews, I was like, I can really lip gloss and her lips are dry. Tuku ele ya ko anapre outfit ele green. The tuku ele ko Nigeria sunzi dule so nice. Wait, ke he dutse o ka re ntwe ke apereng. Ke he dutse so ke re ens. Voice e phela e shile nna ke tsebe. Also, yeah, but even Bathi Begezela, it's not with. It's not on a Zaina. It's not if any Akisho Begezela, Akisho, that's like the chef family, the chef friends. Are they telling you to Begezela? But anyway, as women, the minute our friends come in conversations and babes, but more, I get what I we're jealous of your relationship. You want your man, you go and tell your man, said this, and then your man hates me, wants to kill me. And it also gives me those vibes. And the worst part, Tubaba told Annie that he wants 8 children. Yeah, so that's exactly what he's doing. I didn't even know that he said he wants 8 children. With who? I don't even think Annie can have children anymore. I think she's mentioned something like that. I'm not sure. It's Annie at the end who can get herself out of there. Don't think her family maybe tried at first. Maybe they did when I say true. That's what I'm saying. Whenever I said when we are in love. Yeah. Everybody's jealous. When somebody just comes and talks to you and says, 8 children, Nakan. And Aukuze Ario, Nakiboni Tubaba, Abambile at the club, and Annie, I'm not sure what's going on. And then you want to fight that person. I get you don't not gonna want you're going to fight the person, or the person is jealous of your marriage, the person wants your man, or the person doesn't love you. I believe the banker story is true. Where's the smoke? This hey, and they didn't even I didn't even really like say the story is not true. The story is still there. She says every second year that the blogs come out with the same story, and if no one has noticed what is the same. Get it, Zena. True, Runa. Zeni says, "Good morning, Zeni. How are you?" Guys, I don't know. I feel like Eddie needs a support group. If anything, can we just not troll her, guys, on the internet, guys? Okay, Sonoka Eddie. She doesn't need. She's getting a lot of backlash. I think at this point, you're gonna just land. You're gonna land on soft hands. We are here to support you. I guess sure. Any guys. It's so sad. Like it's so painful. We have to pray for her, can't it? True, ma'am. I don't want to see any woman in a situation like that. And what is baffling, is that she's a superstar. Doesn't she have her own money? I think she's big there in Niger. My sister doesn't know even any of these people besides the South African people. She's like who's any? She's big there in Niger. So it's not even money. It's what is it? Oh, maybe we'll tell the two Baba Pella get trash. We'll tell him if she wants to leave him. Yo. Anyway, this is the hill I'm going to die on. Yeah, to Baba. Anyway, guys, in all honesty, I really wish that, especially as women, let's not troll any. Let's really just pray for her and really pray for Mudimu Tlamufa strength just to leave that relationship. And I'm like a proper man, treat her soft. Zena, or maybe Liena, she tells herself, I feel there's something she's holding on to, or maybe Munna has something on her. Yes, when I say, I can say, either Tuaba threatens any, or he's got something on her, or what is it that she's holding on for? Like, but she's staying in the marriage because of the kids. She doesn't understand what damage she's doing to her own children in such a toxic marriage. That's like any needs prayers. I can tell you that for free. Any needs prayers. Guys, one last thing. Pela, I have to go. Kilo, grocery. I just woke up and washed my face and brushed my teeth and came to talk to you guys. One last thing that I want to address about that show. Remember the first, the first season, how American Twitter was trolling the girls about their hair, their wigs and weaves on TikTok. Banana Amy is blind in love. She is. She's blind in love, stupid in love. She's everything in love. Like, I guess so. I don't want that kind of love, mean. Please, I want a very healthy love relationship. That's so scary, guys. Sure. I hope nobody ever has to find themselves in this kind of situation. So if you are in that situation, you find your way out. So sad. So remember the first season, how American Twitter was trolling the girls with their wigs. Did the girls not disappoint again? What do you guys think? Those wigs were giving. Ntswaki did an install. Those wigs that came for me, they were giving. Ntswaki did an install. What's happening? They couldn't cover. Like, guys, no. Sonia Tube. Hi, Sonia. Guys, Bukanyim Baoli Nadia disappointed me get wigs again. Guys, no. Tell me what you think. Those ladies didn't even redeem themselves. Like, none of them came to redeem themselves. None of them came. And this crazy baby hair thing with these wigs, guys. This crazy. How's your morning? My morning is slow. It's good, Sonia. I'm still not feeling so well. But my morning is slow. How's your morning? But for me, the girls didn't come to redeem themselves. Guys, please tell me what you guys thought of the wigs. No. I know I'm not a wig girl, but I can have an opinion. When a wig looks wrong, you can see it. You don't have to. You don't have to be a wig person. You really don't. Fantana was playing with the wigs. I don't know. Fantana also didn't give. I don't know. Hey, Banele. Maybe I need to rewatch. Ke focus hape mo Fantana. Kitabon. Kayla and Angela's baby mamas were the only to say. That's where I was going. Thank you. My sister and I yesterday, because my sister and I, like, we are so critical of wigs. We both not. My sister is a former wig girl, and she's always been like, when she was a wig girl, her wigs were always, she was like, we were going on about those wigs. Sonia, we were going on about those wigs. We were like, Angela's baby mamas, those are the wigs. I said, everybody on that show better talk to Angela's baby mamas and ask for their hairstylist numbers immediately. Only not Rosette, the other baby mama. At the end, when they're in Cape Town, her wigs were not giving anymore, but Rosette's wigs were consistent. Like Roxanne's wigs were amazing. If I was to wear a wig, I need to talk to Roxanne's stylist. I need to talk to her hairstylist because her wigs were proper. I'm so cute. Like, I can't wait to go onto TikTok later today and check what the American girlies are saying about the wigs this season. I cannot wait. I'm gonna go to TikTok later and check that out. But I'm with you, Kiba. I agree. That's exactly what we saw. Oh, besides, of course, Bonang, Makoto. How was Kunbi's wigs? Makoto, Bonang. How did I forget Bonang? Yeah, Angela's baby mamas and Bonang. Fantana's wigs were not giving, guys. Bonang, of course. Like, that's why I said Bonang is entertainment. She understood. Like, Bonang is entertainment, guys. Bonang, number one, how she showed up for her one-on-one interviews, how she dressed every time she had to be on the show. Bonang is serious. Bonang takes herself serious. She didn't make up. She says, no. No, Kanye. Exactly, Banele. Kanye's weekly Nadia. Everyone, Kizaira fella suffering the wigs, I get. Any doesn't wear wigs, at least in natural hair. And definitely B, of course. Bonang's wigs. That's why Bonang came to save this season, actually. Did you guys see Bonang's hair makeup? Okay, wig and makeup, but the hair. Yo. Thank goodness. I nearly cried before even watching. I'm not a wig girl, but I trust her. Exactly. I'm not a wig girl, but Bonang made sure. Bonang made sure, Bonang made sure. So, if you are a wig girl and you are on an international show, you must stop it. And Zara, she doesn't like Bonang. She must ask Bonang for her stylist number. Bonang has shared, I know on Instagram, she shared where she buys her wigs from a Nigerian person. But I don't know who does her installs. She needs to share who does her installs. And apparently there's a whole thing in the industry. They don't share who does the like hairstylist because so imagine if one person is good, all the girls in the industry are gonna want to use that one person. So I don't think they share, but they must. For such a big production, Echo Netflix, hey, there's absolutely no ways. Absolutely no ways. Uh-uh. Those girls did not redeem themselves. Study week. Like, why can't you just break? If you were told and you saw yourself, like, I'm sure they watched it the first season, they watched themselves on TV and they saw, do they think like it looks okay? Like, to have that thing every week, little baby has to start giving. Hi, Poluko, good morning. Do they think it's okay? And they come for a second season and their wig still look, their wig still looks like, no, it's not make sure. It's like, I get. Elena hairstylist went to install. Current I can send the installs. Guys, I don't know. Yo, guys, I have to go. I'm about to end this live. It's 40 minutes long and it's 11:15. And you guys know that my vlog is gonna be up at 11. So let's leave the life and let's prepare for the vlog. Life with Elise are the baby has son I can make or break a hairstyle. Exactly, Alice. But who had great wigs besides Auntie's baby mamas? Libona. Tulufelo. Hi Tolo. Morning. Who else, guys? Maybe get wrong. Not only the baby has Alice, lacy. I wanted to say the way back at Auntie Lace, Sabone. Unkula they were dealing at them. Like, guys, have you seen Panang's wigs? Like, zoom in. Go to any of Panang's pictures and zoom in. You don't even see those things. Did you see there was a black wig or not Roseanne, the other baby mama Naikins, a black? Yeah, it had like Evelyn Karase baby hairs. Like, it was so smooth. I'm like, who's the hairstylist? Who installed her wig? At this point, Barikima Netflix should have hired Kayams to come and install the wigs on the show. Actually, how does it work? Is there a budget for hair? It looks like there's no budget for hair. Netflix, these people don't take us serious as Africans. Hair? If there was budget for hair, my recommendation is the hire Kayams. Kayams is in the hair business now, and she does her installs properly. I don't know if she's about her, but she's in the hair business. They must hire her. She's got a salon now in Cape Town. Kayams, please put in a proposal there by Netflix. We cannot be having African superstars looking like, no, I don't know. Otherwise, everybody must just go braid their hair. I don't know. It's not giving. It's not make sure. I can't. No, I can't. Guys, I don't know how you guys feel, but I can't. You cannot be showing, like, Netflix, it's a whole wide world production. I cannot. K-Yams, somebody take K-Yams on this live. Can you take a person on a live? Oh my gosh. All right, guys. I'm going to end this live. Thank you so much for joining. Guys, I don't even want to say I'm going to have more lives. I'm planning to have more lives. It just never happens. Huning, I must stop it. I must just do random lives. But I hope you enjoyed this live. Thank you so much for joining. It's 10 to 11. Let's jump to my vlog. My vlog will be up in 10 minutes. Let's take a break, a 10-minute break, and then we jump into the vlog. Okay, but enjoy grocery shopping. I never enjoy grocery shopping, my friend. I never enjoy grocery shopping. Please, I just go there because I have to. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Love you all. Let's jump to the vlog. Let's take a 10-minute break and jump to the vlog. Bye.